They use man,
And doing natural, yeah, where everything where man is the problem, right? Is mental issues and mental health. Menopause, menstruation, all them things that full of pain started with men. And two, for me, I just talking it out here. Two, Mary not seeing your face all the time and going through and going through all the different quarrels and issues of life and all these different things that we have to deal with on a daily basis. Mary not going through that with you. Right. When Mary see you, she knows happiness. Happiness. That is what Mary know. When you come, that is wait for. I want to see if you bigger than my ex on the same side.
Right, and from all the past topics that we have really discussed, not that was the cause. You understand?
So when we did that topic on
the size matter, yeah,
people is really do these things, Ray boy, outside there.
So all these things are where there are lines that you cross. And now you realize, okay, I can do this to take control because there's a self-interest, and you cannot be in a relationship with this great ego. And now the word will come up. You will fall a narcissist. And
you wanted to be. Oh, we talk about woman. Everything is woman. No. Everything is not gender biased when it comes to women, eh? Kevin!
Oh!
Kevin doing that thing here.
I said that out loud.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Marriage is love.
No, marriage is frustration.
Marriage is war.
So marriage is jubilation. Marriage is what you make it.
This is not a curse. See, it all depends on what you do that makes it better and not worse. Good night, wherever you are. Welcome back to another episode of For Better
and Not Worse.
I am your host, Sandra, with a G Coffee, and alongside me is my
husband, Kevin. Kevin Coffee. Yeah, no.
I feel like I'm laughing hard in the place.
Yeah. So it's really good to be back with you guys tonight. Pulling ourselves together and trying to get things organized and flowing seamlessly. I wanted to let you know that we did, and reiterate that we did upgrade our internet. All right, so we flowing is not supposed to get any glitches. Hopefully, again, we have our technical staff around just in case. But outside of that, once you are running on the megabits that we're running on, your information and all your typing and everything supposed to come in quick and smooth. All right, so it's always a pleasure to be back with you on a Wednesday at 0800 hours or 8 p.m. Some of you guys might know that. But 2000 hours, those of you who do military time, it's always a pleasure to be back with you, this community. We do miss you guys. This is not clickbait. This is not talk. There's definitely no show without you guys. All right, we can't have a wonderful show like we do. Usually, we have good laughs. We have ups and downs. I could be moody. You know, we have a collage of what emotions on the show, and it just goes to show that we're just real people working things out and working things through. I've never really put forward the foot that I am the best man out there. No, right? Me and good. And I can say that.
100%. You ain't good 100%.
No,
nobody's perfect.
I can say me and good.
But I don't like the me and good. I would not marry somebody who ain't good.
Me and
no.
Yeah.
You're not good 100%. Me and good 100%.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say me and good. I'm great.
But me and bad, I'm gonna say me and bad either.
I'm wonderful.
You know, people. Let me know. Which one are they good out there? No,
I'm great.
It's somebody bad talking outside.
That's the business. I know.
And that's why you once upon a time you were their business and the bad talk and the bad talking, you know, and in terms of we might say bad talk, and so I correct that we are talking about you and they're talking about the fact that you wasn't always good. Right? And so I just saying that, right? I'm not saying that I am bad and terrible and whatever. I have ways and traits that I need to deal with, you know, and I am happy to be a human being on earth here going through these experiences. It will be nice, but I think when you come through your experiences and think it feels good to watch from the other side and to see where you were and you're not there anymore, and that you are actually trying to really make things better and not worse. All right.
Thank you so much for that wonderful airfield there, babe. I like how you expatiate there. Very nice. Not bad at all.
Thank you very much.
You're talking about me today. We almost in our show today now because I'm so much under the weather. You wouldn't think that looking nice and right. I have my little. You would think this is tea, eh? This is actually a little reduction here. I mix up in here a little thing to, you know, for the cool now. Right? So I'm a little congested and nasal, the mucus, the everything. My eyes real dim. If I am, baby, your eyes dim. Oh gosh, what people go say? I said they love me anyway. Right? So if I realize I can't hold out, oh my God, forgive me. It's just this flu. I'm fighting it since weekend and babe, since Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh God, I really fighting earlier. And I say I already promised that I come back this week. So we here. So welcome everyone. We know we didn't really post that we'd be on today, but I say I committed coming on. So I know some people wouldn't be like, hey, them on tonight, shocking. You know, but yeah, we here. If I didn't post anything that we'll be on tonight. But for those who are here, welcome to our new and our regular viewers. Up and down the islands, internationally, the US, UK, Canada, the world over. All right. All married couples, welcome. Those who are on their way to marriage, relationship. This is the show where we address the BACHS and the facts of marriages and relationships, all the issues that surround and come up from time to time. Now, marriage is not a smooth journey. No relationship is smooth. Right? Everything happening smooth, open your eye. Something wrong. And it's being hidden. Right? To make you feel, everything is okay. No. What's something happening right somewhere and, you know? Anyway, but you do things and make sure it goes right. Right? Remember, it's two different persons, different cultures, different families, everything blended together and trying to become one.
Yes.
All right? Yeah. So we're going into it.
Right.
Shout out to all the June. Is June here?
Yes, we are
anniversaries
in
and
June.
birthdays that have gone this past week. We say shout outs to you. And we have to say welcome to the marriage club, to the Daniels, Odell and Katrina. It's
Okay.
Katrina. Hope I say the right thing, you know. Danielle, They joined us on the 4th. Yes, 4th of June. Welcome to the club. They finally crossed that. What is it called? The broom? Jump the broom? Is it jump the broom?
Jump the broom, yeah.
Right. And they're in the club. You know, they join us on this side of the world. So welcome, guys, to marriage. I hope your journey is a beautiful one. Remember, marriage is what you
make it.
Right? So the birthdays, anniversaries, congratulations to you guys. Let me see if I need to say goodnight to anyone out there, Kevin. Real quick before we get into our game.
Yeah, we had to say goodnight to some people.
Oh, we had to say goodnight to Living already. All right, so I seen Kristen Vialva. Hey, look at Vialva in the building.
Yeah.
Boy. Oh gosh, good night to you, Kristen. I'm saying it right?
Yeah, I'm saying it right.
All right. And I'm seeing here, hi Nat, Natalie. Natalie says, good night everyone. It's been a while.
Yes.
He's on work. Yeah, Robin on call us, girl. I know he on work. He's missing out tonight. I hope you can tune in even after and enjoy it, right? Glad to have you with us, Nat. Oh my God, my nose. And it's burning it all here. Oh, Jesus. And did you tell me about a concoction to take there? I think I'll do it after the show. Hope, if it knock me out, well, I'll pray for me. I have a little graduation to speak at on Friday. Jesus be praised. Let me see. Candice. Oh, hi, Candice Alexander. She says, blessed night. Nice to have you.
Yes.
She's on the tube.
Yeah.
You know, people on the tube, they move faster than the people on the book.
Yeah.
So pick your poison, y'all. Pick your poison.
She told me she found the link.
The link for the
For
YouTube.
Yeah,
Nice, man.
She said faster.
Yeah, faster.
Yeah,
Especially for the game answers,
Definitely.
right? Ooh, a triple, girl. Wait, that's a long time.
Yeah. That's like
I feel like I'm cooking a triple, even though I go into work either for whatever.
I think like a triple is kind of illegal now. Illegal now.
That's real long. That's
36
long.
hours, you know.
Yeah, but I just be
That's
working
illegal.
daylight, night. Daylight. I did like 4 hours when I was asleep for the boss.
Yeah.
I go again. Anyway, so I understand how you feel there. Glad to have you guys with us, and anybody else who's out there. We know we have our silent viewers who say it's so amazing when Kevin and I go out, right? And sometimes I'm introducing him or he introducing me to someone, and they will say, I don't need to know how you are. I say, how you going? And they say, I don't need to know how you are. I see you on the show, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I know Kevin already. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
It'll be funny, though.
Yeah.
But it'll be good to meet people and hear them say, you know, they follow us and we don't even know they're watching. So all our silent onlookers, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being faithful, and thank you guys for learning. You know, it's a journey that we learn from each other, we glean from each other, and so on.
So basically looking across every now and then, I'm just trying to set up the TV screen there, so you know we just see ourselves mirrored.
Yeah.
So Kristen,
okay, so I'm saying it's illegal.
that is illegal. Yeah.
Wait.
That is illegal now. 36 hours after 16 hours, you're not supposed to be
Working still?
working still.
What if nobody come and relieve you?
And then you have your whole subsistence and how they pay you, and then
So if nobody relieves you,
you can walk off the job. Not walk away from your job, you can walk off.
You should be saying 12 since last night. Oh,
yeah.
That's legal, don't worry yourself.
That is illegal.
Let's just hope that some relief or something comes to him or whatever, and he could.
I mean, some of us will look at the monetary value down the road and say, well, okay, we don't know what the situation is. Right, so we will grind it out. But I mean, for a situation like that, you have to talk something that to be on a scale of national emergency.
Well, we don't know what the situation is at the company.
If you're at any place and you had 36 hours, you are saying that has to be on a national level. That's something that to be stuff like a bridge is down and something you relief from coming and that kind of.
Unless you just did like 3 separate nights, like so. First night, last night, and then this night.
No, well then that would be triple then you would just say 3 nights, but triple means that you work double. That's come like, yo, if I say I work
Look,
double.
where you work on the maths?
All right,
Don't
don't
worry.
get out.
Rabs, I know you'll see that. That is good to have you guys with us. I hope that he gets a good rest when he comes home.
Well, you see.
All right. So, guys, we have been doing our Jingle Jam. You know, we like to start off the show with a nice little game to kind of relax everybody and get you ready for this topic. Well, you know, this is the month of the man. Yeah? So, we're talking men talk. We're talking things about men. Right?
This might be the month of the FIFA World Cup. Yeah.
When World Cup thing starting?
Tomorrow.
True.
Yeah. Things will start tomorrow and from the 12th, we will have some games. So, those of you who are FIFA World Cup fans, who are World Cup fans, let us know how the schedule going. And I think there's some games late in the night because, you know, the time difference and all these different kind of things. All right, so I think it will officially start tomorrow, and then we supposed to have match games and things later on in the day, and then starting Friday going forward until what? July 19th, I think, if I'm correct.
I really don't know.
All right, so yeah, people like Graves and them fellas will be enthused.
All right.
You know, so we know for a while people might be outside. Bars will be full, roads supposed to be clear. Yeah, that kind of thing.
All right. So she's saying he looked at his location, then he went to another location, now back on his location. So you see, he probably short and so on, short staff, and like they don't know the situation. But we wish him all the best. Be safe out there, my boy. All right.
Yep.
So let's get into jingle jams. So we jingle jamming.
All right.
For those of you who were here last week, we started doing jingle jams, which you explained last time. We play ads, right? And you have to figure out what is being advertised. What is the product that was being advertised? The first person to figure out what the advertisement was gets the point, right? Correctly. So, jingle jams, while I get ready for it tonight, I listen to these advertisements and I'm like, oh my God, took me all the way back, right? For the very young ones, some of them are like, I young. Some of them you might know, some of them you may not know, but for our age and so on, older, they definitely will know. Mom Bernadette would have definitely get these. Miss Julia, Safras, or and Graves and saying, I get you, let me see. You know, I call people in English, look Safras. He said, where are the football tees? Who are you supporting? But let me tell you something. I didn't even know FIFA was coming. You see why I went?
World Cup is every 4 years.
The only cup I know right now is teacup, bro. The World Cup. Kevin have a nice big screen there. He can watch it in, out, wherever he wants. In the bedroom, outside, wherever. I don't business. I'll bring snacks. I'm not an avid sports fan.
Yeah.
I'm really not into
no
it.
idea. So you want see football teams. Now,
Yeah,
truth be told,
Mm.
I am not like a supporter of any one side. I just love football. I just love the sport. I love the game. I watching. So I have no reason to get upset. I mean, into the game if you see.
So you just watch it for
entertainment.
entertainment.
For entertainment, yeah. So I have.
And I love the man, so I'll watch him watch for entertainment, you know. And so we'll just go. And if people want to come over and sing, we got a little football line, and yeah, we can do things like that too.
Yeah. Look.
Right? What football and then when was how long is for? 16 days? What?
Yeah, I
2
think.
weeks?
I think.
How long is football for?
Chinese Candy said yes. So I think she says yes to Chinese Candy. You said yes to the 19th, right? I think it's now till July 19th.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a long time? A month?
Yeah, like a month.
Oh my God.
She's playing now.
She said hello.
Yeah.
Nice to have you in the building. All right, so let's get into the game, dear Kevos. Where you know when these people start to guess things, they start to laugh and sing. All right, let me get into it. So the first one, and I'm starting from the jump. Oh, guys, Dennis told me to tell you all he misses you all dearly, but work has him on lock. And so by the time he reaches home, he just missed the show. So he's really trying to come on tonight. I don't know how you make it, but he well missing you all. He said to give you all his love. So Dennis, I know you will watch the replay.
Yeah.
Hi, then at hope everything is good with you. Everything is good with you. All right, so we started from the first one. Who was the winner? You're supposed to announce the winner. Oh no, we did.
No, I supposed to announce the winner from the
previous thing.
Chase game,
Word
race games, and I didn't. So I've been honest. So now I have to promise. Next week, hopefully,
Mitch, he had one job. You know what I said? You had one job.
So last week in terms of
didn't do it.
I put
we had a winner for
jungle jam, just not jingle. You know. I think the autocorrect did jungle.
Okay.
It's not jingle. So the jingle jams last Wednesday. Sebastian was the winner. I'm not sure if he's here tonight or he may not be here tonight.
Oh yes, he's
right. So and then Ayodele came in and Miss Julia came with 1 point each, so they tied. So let's see what's happening
tonight. All right. So let me see. She said yes, 11 to 19 July. So it's tomorrow. Please God.
Nice man.
I'll take a little tune in after this graduation and I get back my health. I'll take a little tune in, Candice. Don't worry.
We get a good. My son and I. We get a good start up because we will be down in the barbershop. So
yeah, boy, they get it live and direct.
We should be in the barbershop talking about football, and I think that will create a little more enthusiasm.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go into the first one. We're starting off the jump. There's no demo. You are guessing what is the advertisement advertising, or what this advertisement is about. All right. So let's start with the first one. Everybody listening up. Let's go. I have to raise up this one. Right. I literally playing 30 seconds, 10 seconds, and all kind of thing. I hope you all heard that one. If you didn't hear it, I will play it again. You know, sometimes all the ads is being off. So I will raise it. Tell me if you need to hear it again. Sonja, I didn't catch it. Let me go again. Let me know. And we'll do it again.
So type in the chat. Let us know if you need to hear it again.
Or if you got the answer.
Or if you have the
type
answer.
Type in the answer one time.
Let's see the consensus. What are you guys saying?
So I know my YouTubers will get that first. Maybe. Or Facebook. What did you all hear?
I ain't see nobody on the books.
Like the friend. What is being advertised here in this advertisement? And I was seeing something coming up here. Who got that?
All right.
All right. So I seen Ayodele way. Let me see. Candice is a Brazilian. She like Brazil team. So Ayodele says, Maggie, season up the pot.
Anybody else?
Anybody want to contest that? Or think she wrong? Or like to do like Sebastian last week, copy and paste.
So
right?
No.
She said, play it again though. All right.
Somebody. All right.
So we'll try it again. Right? Everybody ready? Let me see if you're ready. Everybody ready? So listen carefully. I'm raising up the volume on all.
I ain't saying nothing on the books though.
Wait now, I'm gonna play it over. You must know that. Here, clean and clear now. You must know what that is. And I say, this first one will be so easy. They will get this out the ballpark one time.
Where is Miss Julia though?
You know, she's coming after the second one. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, someone just coming in though.
Let me see. Some people singing it out now. They know what it is.
Yeah.
They know what it is. All right. So you see in the tube. The tube is super powers on the tube.
Yeah. And things coming in quick.
So let me see. So I got Ayodele first with Golden Ray. And then Safra's also got Golden Ray. Right?
So Miss
Christian say Maggie flavor the pot. Oh, Maggie what this one?
Yes, Maggie with this one.
Like I don't know that Maggie was with all of them talking about.
Is that rich Creole flavor of Golden Ray. Kuku and okra, bourgeon and bake. With Golden Ray, choke and easy to make. Just season up your pot, pick a Caribbean way. That rich Creole flavor flavor of gold
So,
and red.
I think that's what you know. Just to talk quickly into the game, I think that what that ad makers they do. They take lines from other previous and older ads and they
And
bring it
bring
in
it back.
new ads. And you thinking when you hear season up the pot, so you now know Maggie season up the pot, the expression, and you thinking,
Maggie.
it's Maggie, but
It's
it's
really
Golden
Golden
Ray.
Ray. Oh my God. They tricked y'all. Yeah, look at trick day. Christian and all. Ooh. And they say what? It's French butter now. French butter. It's French butter, I don't know.
That
Instead
is
of Golden Ray.
French butter is from
Who do that
oh
cooking?
my god. French made, I think. French made.
And?
Yeah.
Yeah, Golden Ray is Mr. Golden Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next one. There we go. So Ayodele got that first one? Yes?
Yes, she
Yes,
got that
Ayodele.
first one, and then followed by
All right, let's try this
Facts.
one. Get ready.
Hello. Itching and scratching. And you feel the pain in your tummy.
You may have words, so tell your
I didn't know that one. I even had to play no more.
Yeah. I'll get through that one. So that low one, eh?
Yeah, I just literally, you all know it.
Oh,
If I didn't get that one, something wrong. Itchy and scratchy. oh. Listen, I not play. Let me see the answers coming in from the tube. Yeah, Joel, she should know. Where's that? She would know.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Where's that
What
question?
are you talking
I
about?
can't remember. Oh God, look what canal. Who came in first between Ayodele and Christian? I say it wrong. Is it Christian or is it Kristen?
No, it's Kristen.
Kristen. Who came in first between Ayodele and Kristen? Because I have them same time.
Yeah, I have them.
Who do you have on your thing first? I'm seeing
That's the
Ayodele
challenge.
first.
What you seeing? Now, the challenge, what you seeing, Ayodele?
Which
She's
is it?
just there.
Yeah, on the main.
No, we have to go with the spelling,
So
right?
Ayodele spelled hers as Zentil with an I,
With an I.
like lentil, peas, and rice. Kristen, oh my
Kristen,
God.
Kristen.
Is that why you trade more from a Kristen? As Zentel. Itchy and scratchy.
And it is
Zentel.
Zentel, right?
So he had
yep.
it correct.
Yeah, he have it correct. So he
Gets that point.
gets that point.
Right,
So-
so Candice, all of you all got Zentel.
So he's on the
Saffras
board.
with Zentel, Natalie with Zentel, good. Nice. So you cooking, man. Remember, you have to spell the thing right too, Ayodele. Look how Kristen come and show you off there. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's on the board. Nice
Kristen is
one.
on the board. Let's go. Next one. Are you ready? Are you ready? You know what I think this goes so?
Are you ready? Yeah.
All right. Listen this
Oh.
one good, y'all? Listen good.
I've been driving this taxi for 20 years. It's allowed me to put my son through college, and now he's an engineer. I've worked extremely hard to be what I am, a proud father. Yes, but the road can be tough sometimes.
That's why his dog.
The
Right.
road can be
The road can be tough sometimes.
That was ours.
That is ours.
That's ours.
That is ours. That always plays
I
here.
thought that was like
It looks like another country.
yeah. I
That is
thought
ours.
it was like
And this one came back and he jumped the cannibal. Hi, Dad.
yeah.
Remember?
I thought that was out. There's
Hi,
something came in. Somebody.
Hi, Dad. Oh, you just remember this one? Him. And let me see if I remember this one good. Hi, Dad.
Oh my gosh. I think
He's working taxi and he has
Remember?
to use something to
remember the
go through
road.
the road. The road is tough.
The road can be tough sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you remember that one I told Wild?
What's your idea?
She did
LLL?
tactile. Tactile, nah,
And
yeah.
they put LLL. Oh, LOL.
LOL, she laughing.
Mm.
Nah, not tactile. This
Um,
one hard for you, boy.
yeah, that could be tough
For me
because
time,
it's an old ad.
ad. The man is driving his taxi and he says,
I can't remember.
hey, let me play it out.
Play it out.
Some more.
Play it for them again.
So don't play it out.
So you think they will get it? I mean,
All
they'll
right,
get
so I'm
it.
gonna try it. Try it, y'all. Let me see.
I've been driving this taxi for 20 years. It's allowed me to put my son through college, and now he's an engineer. I've worked extremely hard to be what I am, a proud father. Yes, but the road can be tough sometimes.
That's why his doctor
That's why his doctor recommended.
That's why his doctor recommended. So the
That's why his
person
doctor recommended what?
who typed Tatil, his doctor did recommend Tatil.
That's why his doctor recommended. What for him, boy? What for him? Again. They ain't get it. Can they say, yeah, play it again?
Somebody says,
Nah.
like, Misha, is it Misha?
Okay, Natalie, like, what?
Yeah.
She get the eyes.
Like, most of us
Hi,
would be like,
Michelle. She
right?
say, where people are people.
So
That's what
that's
Tatil.
what Tatil. Where people are people.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Right,
Safra says,
Sonata Jen.
No,
Whoa.
Safra, you are
Whoa.
you're on the right track. Will you get Sonata Jen?
Hey,
Oh my God.
Mo, what's me? Trust me, you come good day.
I at least have to guess now. Okay, she accent. I can hear the accent from the comment there. Let me
Mo,
see.
you come real good there.
Comedian now hear this and tell girl.
No.
Comedian said, your internet on what?
This-
Fine.
What's me? This man,
Hi, Camille.
this man sharp today. He sharp,
Who's
he
it?
sharp, he sharp.
Look, Kristen get it earlier. Ooh, cool. Kristen get it. Natalie say, I'm missing Raffin for this. Raffin with that guy.
Yeah.
Kristen get it earlier. Watch. That's why the
recommended him Panadol Ultra. It quickly eliminates severe pain such as migraine thanks to its powerful scientifically proven formula.
Hi, Daddy. If Panadol
Hi,
Ultra
Daddy.
works for me,
You see? I don't remember that boy. And the boy jump in the car and sing, and then the driver off and yeah.
And for the
Kristen,
people, and for the people who think we don't go through somebody's ad ourselves and try to figure it
yeah,
out.
we
but
try to figure it out.
Right?
Me laughing. I say shit, you got five. So I first say Camille to the sorry first. I leave Camila.
No. I think Camille on.
She don't come in. She don't come in. Oh God, she laughing at us. Camila Oregon. You get up there now.
She said, and will cost.
I have your cousin. But that's not to Jen.
Yeah.
Safras, you win.
Nah, Mo, you come real good with us at the journey. And no,
Real bad.
I don't think if we play that, you remember that.
All right, this one, y'all. So Kristen for 2.
Yeah,
Kristen,
Kristen is
you're
on 2.
blazing,
Yeah, but
right?
tonight he blazing, I guess.
Whew.
Sebastian say one. And
Kristen
next
is
month, the month of the men. The month of the men.
The men blazing weekend.
Yeah.
Come in say, yeah, I just came in. Kristen say, taxi man must know.
Hey!
All right, let me go. Next one, are you ready? This one, when I hear it, I say, one time. I get it when I heard this one.
Right.
So let me see if I get it. Well, I got that, but I don't know what is that.
Yeah. You have to know
That music alone, you know what they advertising. And then the man is coming at the end. Dun 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 dun. And say what it is. That's the only thing said in the advertisement. It's just music.
You know.
All you know this one? From the time that music coming, I started to sing the song. Dun, 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 dun. Listen, all you must know that. If you know that, something wrong, eh?
Hey,
Something wrong. Well,
you should be laughing.
I grew up in Caroni too. I must see. I must see. You know? Let me see.
Hey, what the fight while ago? Why
Why are you
you're
saying
fighting
that?
while?
Corey?
And how to explain Corey? What's it called?
I don't know if she... Then she come and she said, no.
No.
Safran says, Chief Corey.
Chief Corey.
Safran's like he just on track with the
Yeah.
things close now.
Yeah. He just really close.
She said, Gee. You're making my ass hurt. Stop it.
Yeah, you're fighting. You fighting while. Just
Oh, God. Look, man.
But this man, what trouble is this?
Natalie close to. Natalie said notice. Michelle, how will I get in this? Is Curry. Are they closer though?
Yeah, this man.
Safras Polori.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Kristen. You know the game playing the game and say hot and cold. Kristen is the hottest.
Yeah.
He says chief baking powder. Kristen is the hottest.
So now everybody know when I want it.
Kristen
Is that two
is
people?
the hottest.
Should we say that?
No, just Kristen. Kristen is the hottest.
Yeah,
You don't have
yeah.
two people. That is it. Is the music. I play
No.
it again. Eh? Well,
It's two persons go back up.
who else?
It's not this one?
No, Kristen is the hottest.
Okay.
Kristen is the hottest, yeah.
All right.
So let's see what Kristen say. He says chief baking powder. He's the hottest.
It's from the music.
And then say lotus flower. You're going for a girl. I just tell you Kristen is the hottest. Kristen is the hottest because he's almost there. Out of his 3 words, 1 is wrong. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Out of his 3 words, 1 is wrong. Let me see if I remember. Hey,
So but she fighted wire. She fighted wire.
she got 5 roses from.
How she do that?
I said 3 words Kristen have and 1 wrong.
Okay. She doesn't want to buy fun swing. It's not anyone.
Kristen is the hottest.
I know Kristen thinking right now. Where you telling me tell?
Let me see if I have the more.
Lion baking powder, the power behind a good taste tradition.
Oh God, I didn't know it was right here.
I cannot tell you that.
But we want to give Kristen that point. Let's not run straight up. Last week. He said, last week, brother. But Kristen was the hottest.
But the thing is, look, I nearly straight up.
Hey, only have it
So,
laughing.
you all don't remember that music at all?
For the time I hear that, I started singing all the whole thing and then I
Yeah,
come in. Lions baking powder.
He just hear that. I think he know the music.
All of you all know the music.
Yeah.
So that when I started to say, oh, can I curry this, curry that?
So that's how
These lions baking powder. They're laughing at
somebody
this.
said they type it before the music. Let me hear. Let me see who says that.
Safras must you say that? I typed it before I heard it. Safras, you sure? I don't know.
It cannot close to it. I think he's genuinely.
Probably correct.
Yeah,
because we
I
have a
think
little delay.
yeah, you would
I
have
think he
look
correct.
like you would have look like Safras. You're coming.
Yeah, he said based on the clue.
Yeah.
But he got it because right after the music thing, he did already.
His answer
It was
came.
already there.
So we will give you 8, right? But
You give Safras that one.
Kristen was the closest.
Yeah, boy, Kristen.
He kinda,
Now tell her, because I said 3 words correct.
Yeah.
Two words right, 1 wrong. So it was lions baking powder.
he led the pack. Yeah, he led the pack. He come out hot.
He's still in front. Last one, baby.
Safras.
Safras to that one. This is the last one, y'all. If I don't get this, I don't know. But
my friend Natasha, though, she should be here.
Tasha is blaze up the scene. There we go.
Yeah.
My Kristen in front. Safras, if you get this one, you tie with him. There we go.
Simple things make life more pleasurable. Loving touches make great memories. That first birthday party.
All right. As of Friday.
Remember
I'll go back.
Right.
I'll go back. Only remember that one?
Yeah.
Only
Sing it
must
out.
remember that one. Sing it to find your mind again. Simple things make life more pleasurable. Only remember that one?
Camille, where you? Put the answer, Camille.
Oh God, I only say, Safras is a chat GPT. Nice to have you on. Oh my gosh. Hi Jamila. Nice to have you guys in the building.
Listen.
I only say kiss girl. Kiss girl.
What's going on?
I only fighting wild tonight. She
Yeah.
She's trying out anything.
She coming in stew again.
I'm gonna play over the music. Let me see.
Answers coming in.
Let me see. What she say now? She say kiss.
I think people will not play over them other thing, you know. They typing
Say
in the words.
flavor, right?
Some people typing in the words.
And I'm sure.
They typing in
I
the
just played it one more time earlier.
thing.
Sorry. Ready?
Simple make life more pleasurable.
there it is.
Loving touches make great memories. That first birthday party and good school grades, things our people celebrate.
All right.
Right? So what are you ready? At first birthday party.
Yeah. Some people started to sing it now. Some people started to sing it.
That means I can't remember.
Naturally, like
Flavor
all
Right
these adverts.
Supreme Ice Cream. Is the end of that? Flavor Right Supreme Ice Cream. What come next? Only must get our last line. What do they say after? Flavor Right Supreme Ice Cream. What did they say?
3 words.
3 words. Only must know that.
Look, Tiny can't even the
Which one
answer.
today?
Yeah, man.
Life is good.
So I jelly.
I really take that one. She come on the end of it like a dark horse.
The thing is,
She just come
she
from
come
the
and
end.
tie it up there.
She tied it up. She got the first one.
She got the first one and then she come and get this one. So
True.
she is
Oh gosh, and
tied.
name for no tiebreaker, you know. Question, how in judgment name, Jesus name, you get blue band, man? But wait.
Blue
Blue
band.
band?
Hmm.
Blue band advertisement close to this one?
We had to look at the blue band advertisement. And
He ain't using ChatGPT for this one.
yeah.
No.
He
Blue band kind of have a similar.
trying to go back in in his archives and pull up them advertisements and say,
Yeah, only have it.
yeah.
So we tied with who?
So we tied between Kristen and Ayodele. So what are we doing for them next week or?
Kristen wasn't here last week. I can't believe that I already was here. So she have up on him. So next week I'll start with the tiebreaker
Right.
to break off Kristen and Ayodele to get this week's winner.
Right.
And then we go into round 3 for
Right.
next week.
For next week, right?
So guys, remember that Kristen and Ayodele's question will be first next week. And then we go into that round 3. So congratulations to both Christian and
not Christian.
Kristen. I said.
Kristen.
Yeah, to both Kristen and Ayodele.
But I saw he now typed life is good. I wonder, I hope he's not getting a delay, you know. But maybe he just decided to type it in fact.
That's good. Right, so next week, guys, we will be getting into that tiebreaker. And then we will continue with the rest of the game, right? Kristen and Ayodele, congratulations.
The way Ayodele swing answers
she
here
real
today.
swing well tonight, boy.
She swing.
Lotus, 5 roses.
Yeah.
A little bit like should I say, where's Polly Pack with the herbs and spices thing? The little seasoning is by now.
The little seasoning.
With the 11 herbs and spices, something.
Oh, well, yeah. 11
Should I say all
spices.
kind of thing?
Yeah.
All kind
of thing.
Right? You wouldn't believe. But let's get into the...
What? You get two.
Watch that. He rich.
Yeah, Kristen, you're welcome, man.
I don't tell them already. You're trying to make it tonight and you're coming right at the end of the game. Mr. Dennett is in the building.
Nice one.
I gotta get Dennett a little something for that. Yeah, boy, Dennett in the building. We glad. Welcome back, Dennett.
Yeah, well,
Kristen says thank you. Yes. Kristen, you'll give you a little award speech and thing next week when you beat Ayodele. Ayodele, you'll get licks from Kristen next week, yeah. So, I'm say what?
Get pelted a while ago.
He had done it earlier. You see how he bad? He said, I was just letting them win the game. He learned earlier. Win the game.
Yeah.
Just letting them win the games, you know?
Pelted a while ago.
Oh, God.
There's some does register.
You gotta do multiple choice and take it out. She gonna make.
Make sure the person who hit you one after you got 10 miles come, the person hit you one put you on the floor, you know.
Oh gosh, so guys, at this time we want you all to remember to share the live on all platforms as we get into tonight's topic.
Right. And if you don't have to leave, don't leave. Right? But if you do have to leave, well, have a great night. Thank you for coming. See you next week with the games. But
we get into the meat of the matter.
Yeah, serious topic. Don't pelt while here. You can rush in and dash in and get slashing, you know.
Again,
Yeah,
Kevin, very big thing. So, guys, I put up this only tonight. I post this question. Is Father's Day necessary? And I am ashamed for the responses that I got from some people. I don't know why. Why, y'all? Know what you guys think? Is Father's Day necessary? What are your thoughts first, guys? And then I will tell you what these people say on my phone, because I couldn't believe. Hear me? Oh gosh. Is that the consensus of everybody, all over? I know the men will say this, but ladies, majority of y'all, talk to me. Is Father's Day necessary? The men some men might say no, and also, I don't know. Men, share your thoughts as well. Is Father's Day necessary? And then we hit the why, right? It's the month of the men. We're celebrating the men. Ladies, you're here tuning in May. No, we in June. Let's see what the people have to say, right? Can we ready for this one?
Men and brethren, I'll come out and talk big, with a little baritone voice and a little whole chest.
I'm gonna missing graves. I don't know why.
We want no soft men out here tonight.
Is Father's Day necessary?
If Father's Day is necessary.
Yeah, why where it come from in the first place, Kevin?
Or do we have to define necessary?
Is it important?
Yeah.
Is it needed?
Should we have a day for it at all? And let me just don't talk in my feelings and try to say, yes, it's necessary and this and that and the other. Let me just talk. Yeah. Good question. Where's Sebastian? Yeah, you know what I'm glad.
Right. So let's look at some things before we delve into it. And I'll tell you all some facts, right? Normally I deal with the facts. Kevin is dealing with the facts. But I know things too. I know things.
Yeah,
so Idly says it is necessary. Good. I'm glad to hear that. You hit me up the why, yeah? We want to know why. Then it says why it wouldn't be necessary. So it's necessary.
All right.
Oh, she's asking where Sebastian.
Yeah, I heard loud and clear. Where's Sebastian?
Sebastian out tonight.
Camille, let me hear your response. If it's still there, Mitch, let me hear your response. Is Father's Day necessary? Kristen,
is Father's Day
let me hear your response. Is Father's Day necessary? And if you said yes, let's hear why. If you say no, don't be afraid to say yes or no.
So on my phone, I will read a couple of the topics, a couple of the answers, that we got, right? So somebody here in bold caps says, absolutely not. Y'all, why are they so?
Somebody says, absolutely not.
Hell to the no. I find it fighting wild. Like these answers, majority of them, not good. I don't know if the lady's talking from a place of hurt or what's happening there. Why they saying like no, I got shoots or kind of thing. Listen, is it necessary, folks? I mean, then why they so? A majority of that, of course, is ladies who responding like that, and I believe I think it's probably from a position of fathers not being around for their children and so on, probably having left the home or things like that,
right?
Is why they probably answer like that.
Well, it is generally think because the way it doesn't have the fanfare.
Then deadbeat dads would get that kind of response. The only caps held to know absolutely not all of it.
Well, then it's true that we have a lot of deadbeat dads, but the general society doesn't create the fanfare. When you look outside, Mother's Day is, like the guy said, the comedian, the number one celebrated holiday is Christmas, followed by Mother's Day.
True. You see again.
So the man says, the comedian says, is Jesus, then your mother. Good. So the number one celebrated holiday is Christmas,
Then what is it?
followed by Mother's Day. And I'm going to tell you, if you look at Valentine's and Mother's Day, the competition stiff.
Yeah, boy.
It's stiff. They said that the Father's Day is celebrated as number 18. 18
What?
in the world. So it has
18?
17 other holidays. 17 other days that are celebrated more than Father's Day. So
That's
let's
really
be
sad.
true. Sunday we're going to come out. The market is not going to be as packed as it was on Mother's Day.
You know, I nearly asked him when is Father's Day.
Right. Look, not everybody is aware which Sunday is going to be Father's Day. So yeah, let's be honest. I mean, I don't know if some of us just saying yes, it's necessary because
It's so nice.
we want to say it. But let's look at the wider society. You think they're telling us yes, it's necessary. So let me talk that.
Then it says, them sound like they didn't have good dads. I ain't have a good one either, but still.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have a good one when he was around. And and then my stepfather, I was still shoot him a little message every Father's Day thing when I hear wrong or whatever, same thing.
I
would
have said, I would say I didn't have a good father, but then there are some things that I got to appreciate why he
did what
he did. No, I'm not saying that it was right, but I appreciate the challenge of being male. Right. And so when I the fact that I meditated and looked at some things from a different perspective, I guess I was able to empathize with him, so it kind of eased off. Well, he wasn't good, but he wasn't bad.
So he wasn't altogether bad.
Yes.
But he wasn't altogether good.
He was not altogether. Somewhere there in the middle.
Then Kristen is saying something here. He said, yes, Father's Day is important to keep tough love alive. So Father's Day, boy, that's a really interesting statement. To keep tough love alive. So if you're celebrating, man, the tough love will continue.
Right.
Because he will be appreciated for.
Right. So he's saying inside of that, there's an appreciation for the tough love.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right? There's an appreciation for the tough love.
Yeah.
Is that what usually fathers bring to the fore, And again, I like that. And today we have a society. Listen, our society is very soft, and no one can deny that because everything is about having a softer approach. And then this weird thing, and I will always continue to talk about it. Talking about women in masculine energy. No man wants a woman with masculine energy. I telling you that. And then you say, oh, it's fault that the man tried to go into masculine energy. But go from here with that. I telling you, I did not marry a man. You cannot give me the same energy I have. Go from here. You understand? I telling you that.
All right. Let me see this one. Candice says, Father's Day is important, just as Mother's Day, to let the men feel special, just like the women.
And that's right, and that's the softer side of the situation. So
right.
We kind of I would say, for me, I'm not saying she's wrong, and I accept the opinion, but that carries the sympathizing point of view. So we only have Father's Day because let the men feel special. Like
it's so funny. All right, so let me give you some historical facts, right, in terms of Mother's Day, Father's Day thing. May I just think that the same first? I feel I need to hear Kristen to explain that. I feel I need Kristen to explain that better. The world don't need to be hard, man. We had to be kind, right?
And I if Kristen, after Kristen responds,
you want that tough love thing, explain that it's
right. After Kristen responds about the tough love, then I will come and chime in on the I think when you say hard, I want to take you hard and say yes, let it be hard, and stop with this kind of thing because it's getting ridiculous, and I will show you where it's getting ridiculous. So let's wait on their response. So I think Sandra has something to say.
I wanted to share something. So I thought about why Father's Day following Mother's Day. Like in my own mind, I was wondering, if men are the leaders, why Father's Day is not first? Because I'm thinking it probably something that came up, and like two of them probably come up at the same time. This was my initial thought before I started like researching on what his father's or when his Father's Day celebrated, when his Mother's Day, and so on. And lo and behold, let me give you some stories. So Father's Day was first proposed in 1909, my nose, by somebody named Sonora Smart Dodd of Washington to honor her single father. Right? So he was a single father, a Civil War veteran who raised 6 children alone. So she found it to be such a great feat that her single father raised 6 kids. So she raised this whole Father's Day thing. Why? She was inspired by a Mother's Day sermon. Imagine that. She was inspired by a Mother's Day sermon, right? And then she started to campaign in the first celebration was 1910, right? For Father's Day. Let me give you some more facts. Now listen to how much years there. 1910 was the first statewide celebration. Remember, that was Washington. The holiday took several decades to gain widespread traction, and the official recognition was finally signed into the law. Guess what year? From 1910.
She said several decades. Probably
1972.
You see?
1972 all year
after
Father's Day.
Independence.
So look how long Mother's Day going on. Because she heard a Mother's Day sermon in 1910, somewhere 1909. So Mother's Day going on since.
Before that.
And Father's Day only started to gain proper recognition from 1972.
Yeah.
So I think, it's decades behind.
Decades. And I think it's more centuries now.
It's real far behind. So I think.
No, it will be like a century behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, more or less.
Right? Because we don't know. Look how long Mother's Day going on.
That could have been going on since 1872.
So I think that's why Mother's Day gets more traction, because it's been going on for so long.
Yeah.
1. And then 2, I don't know. People tend to view men as being strong and whatever, and just supposed to, so it's like every day we do something for a man anyway. So what is the point in celebrating him on a particular day? It come like he getting celebrated every day anyway, because we always doing something for him.
Right.
What is the difference? Kind of behavior. I don't know. But now, because we have so many fatherless children, fathers not in the home and so on, they don't see the point in having a Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's being challenged. Mothers are always with their children, more or less, 90% of the time. So mothers would always be celebrated because they're there. But fathers, on the other hand, where are you? So why are we celebrating you? What are you doing? But we do have good fathers, though, who I think should be celebrated. Not all fathers are bad, right? Hi, Grace. Good evening, people, he says. Talk to me. He says, their man ain't no good. That is why fathers, they ain't getting traction. She said, that man ain't no good.
Right.
That's why fathers ain't getting no traction.
And let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that vibe. You get that vibe generally when the day comes around. The day comes around with that sort of heaviness behind it. It comes around loaded. And I can see how Mother's Day would rival Father's Day in terms of being before. Because you would always have that on the advent of fighting for women and children rights. So this world was always a man's world, right? So he got things. And everybody was subservient to the male and the man and that kind of thing, right? And so when you have to now fight for your rights and this and that and the other, everything would be celebrated as a milestone. So when women started to get a recognition for who they were in the house and that kind of thing, Mother's Day would have been rivaling Father's Day because, as you said just now, we always doing something for the man. Everybody was subservient to the man. So why we celebrating him? Like we are the person who is not being celebrated. Let's talk about them. Who's mommy?
Right. Because it only came about realistically. It didn't come from somebody who was living in a 2-parent household.
Right.
It came about from someone who had just her father alone. And she thought he should have been celebrated because he himself raised these 6 children on his own, like many women do all around the world. So she thought that should get some sort of recognition in terms of Father's Day. You couldn't call him a mother, right? So she wanted to celebrate him for doing that task.
And which she would have viewed that as an unusual feat.
Right.
That is not so. She got inspired by a Mother's Day sermon. So which means she saw a male replacing the function of that female.
Thank you.
And so she said, wow, I know this man to do this and that, and wow,
we should celebrate the father.
Talk about this father. Outside of that, no one was saying, we are talking about you, we talking about you for. And that is where it would have come out from. It came out again. Look who's championing the scores. It's not our male, it's our female. Which now, like I said earlier with Chinese Candy statement, that's came out of now somebody's either sympathizing or empathizing with the situation. So it came out of a softer place.
All right.
And a man say, well, no, equally, we have fathers. So. No, it didn't come out of a man standing up and say, we stop on mothers, but he couldn't say that before because every time before that was only Mother's Day being celebrated. And she now have to champion the cause and look for that. Yeah. So
I think too, when Father's Day comes around, when I think about the 2 days, when Mother's Day is coming around, let's say you're going to buy a present, you start to think, okay, oh gosh, my mother do so much for me, and you sit down and you reminisce about what she do and what she didn't do and whatever the case may be. And so you buy something to try to show your appreciation and your love and your whatever, right? Because she do so much. Then Father's Day comes around and you start to think, no, okay, what my father do for me? That man, and it puts you in a state of mind in terms of thinking about if he present, if he was around, if he contributed stuff, provided stuff, all these things. And if he wasn't present, or he left and he never took care of you, there's a lot of resentment. That's why a lot of persons are saying, no, forget them, that man is no good, thing, whatever the case may be. Right? So the days always brings up feelings in persons. And I think that's why so many decades passed before there was some kind of real recognition for fathers, at least the good ones, right? Because they are good ones. I just feel it probably like real few. That's how it kind of feels now.
Right.
Like it's so few fathers. A lot of fathers are just known for being absent, being deadbeat, not doing the necessary for their kids and whatever. So the day just brings up a lot of hurt more than celebration. I would say it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear you out on that. Leon has a response. He has a statement there. Where he says, "No,
so,
I would talk."
Grave says, "Yeah, the animosity towards men is palpable."
Right? Yeah, you can feel. You can get a set of stinker just for being a man as a walking. So then it says he's waiting. I'm not sure where Christian is if he retired for the night.
Even sales and so it's so like you're trying to find something to sell and you're trying to find
it's so
a certain way how to get people to buy this thing for this man, boy. Because like he ain't even deserve it, if you know what I mean. So people doing the sale, but they just doing it because
and I want Denny to take the hint from that, because naturally you don't emotionalize celebrations for men, because that is not what we gravitate to anyhow.
No, but you gotta emotionalize it for the people who buy in.
Right. So generally we don't do that. Now, like I said today, why I wanted to respond to Denny to talk about things ought to be hard. And that's how men are. I'm sorry for people who thinking, you see, listening to all them, and I don't want it to come across from. See, all these advice we talk about, if you be a man, you're toxic and this and that and the other, but what you're calling toxic and a woman functioning is masculine energy, how is she doing masculine energy better than the man who's supposed to naturally do masculine energy? How is she able to define what is being a man? And you see that space, something wrong with that. And today we have a space where everybody trying to be soft and accommodating and don't want to tell people where to get off. So looking at another guy reacting to a guy speak, he said he wants no transgender in his party. And he gave some pushback. So he said, but what, that's not fair. He said, all these bullies now, all they fight for their rights, and then all they want to bully people now. So he said, well, okay, straight people need to fight for rights now. He said, but if I go to a restaurant and they tell you no ripped jeans, you cannot come with the ripped jeans. He said, this is my party on my property, and I say nobody who is either you're born naturally a woman or you're born naturally a man and you change, you cannot come to my party. He said, because that could now affect people who invite their status and their relationship. Because now if somebody comes to that party and there's a celebrity and somebody take a photo and say, oh, so-and-so like these kind of people and so-and-so is with these kind of people, that could mash up people's image and the character. And you know how much today your image and your character is important. So, and hear what you were saying. You say, what happened? So we have to take everything from all you. It's so nobody can give pushback. And today that's what we have. Everybody wants to be accepting and accommodating. And I can understand why Christian says you need tough love. It's loving, but it's not the one that mommy gives, the emotional, come here, the nurturing. Because one more thing, I'll let whoever is talking. Christian is here, so probably he can respond. Another meme came out. A dad asked the child, how does mommy respond to you when you fall down? Oh, and the child, he is damaged, and he said, oh, come on, baby, you fell down. And he doing the high-pitched voice, and he laughed. He laughed at how mommy responded. He said, how dad would respond? Hey, gets up and go and ride your bike. Right? Right. And that is what you need. Because, yes, you need the balance. You need him now not to be afraid of going back on the bike one time and riding and continue to do what you're doing. And that makes boy children more daring and adventurous and courageous. Right. So when they are challenged and hurt and things, they're able to rise to the challenge. If they continue to just take down mother in love, it have boys who are extremely soft and they don't know how to stand up for themselves. So that tough love thing, Dennett, we don't need this at a celebration. We really do what we do, not for the kudos.
No, but the celebration is also necessary in terms of men always argue in terms of feeling appreciated. Everybody, human beings, man and woman, we all want to feel appreciated for the things that we do, right? We don't need all the emotion, celebration, but everybody wants some sort of appreciation at the end of the day, a thank you, right? Especially when you know you have been doing,
right?
You look out for that thank you in some way, form or fashion, whether small, big, whatever. But when there's nothing being done, oh my God, yo, what's the point of a thank you? What am I thanking you for? Is the thought that a lot of younger persons, children, battle with. What am I thanking this man for, Lord Father God? This man who never do nothing for me. He never come in one PTA meeting in my school, right? He never buy sneakers for me. Whole 5 years I go in this school, never get sneakers. You know, this kind of way children think about everything, even adults who have fathers still. And they go through the whole journey of their life between their father-daughter relationship or father-son relationship. And they try to see Well, what I appreciate in my father for? Giving me life. I get you not. I used to tell my father, use my sperm donor. I know that already. I telling you, I used to tell him that. I said that I used to tell everybody use my sperm donor. Because why had to be coming and calling you down for money and whatever the case may be? That time my father, well, he wasn't living with my mom and whatever, right? So I saw him as that. So when fathers they come, I know I don't have to buy nothing because he don't buy nothing for me. That is the attitude that a lot of persons have all over, I'm telling you. So why is Father's Day necessary? You know, the question comes again.
Right.
Let me go through some of the comments. Boom. This thing here, a father determines the biological sex of the baby. That's in terms of XY. Yeah? In terms of whether X comes from you or Y comes from like that. Yes, Kristen?
I don't know. He would give clarity if he still.
Yeah, Kristen giving us some nice parables like Jesus. He had to break it down in layman term for the people. All right. Graves says heterosexuals are an endangered species now. And the alphabet community dictating the norms. Boy, well, we know about that. So as Kevin was explaining there, there's a whole bag to open there. Then it says, nah, man, being soft don't mean you have to be a sissy. You can be honest and say, you need to be on that bike. That's different from saying, oh gosh, baby, okay, thing like we were saying. So being soft don't mean you had to be a sissy with it.
So I'm trying to.
So I think he agreeing with you, and then it.
I'm not sure if he's the fact that he said nah man. I don't know if he's disagreeing to our point, but I was trying to show the difference in terms of what our love feels like compared to mommy's love. Right? So we it's not that he fall and we don't care. We can treat with him falling down, but the bigger objective is now move on from that fall and continue, because in life it's going to hit you hard.
Then it send me a voice note. He say it has a type.
Oh, good.
I say
yeah.
Put up the number. So then if you want to, where is it, babe? Oh, you can send my voice note. Look, right, 314-5332. You can send a voice note, and I will play it so that everybody could hear your views. Because I know it's a lot of type. Sometimes you want to get things off. Yeah, just 314-5332.
I was just trying to show how when we.
Let me see what he's saying just now.
Oh.
He says this had to talk because I had a type, but it's a whole lot of process through this. But I go try. See, men make mistake being tough, being, a-holes not, yeah. And we need to acknowledge our feelings and say when things make us feel bad and when we're unhappy. We have a set of frustrated, angry fellas who only know aggression and violence. That is so true. And a whole heap of women who feel a real man is a man who will be ready to fight and get on ignorant and thing for her. Right?
Right.
Make sure I get in everything. Hold on.
No.
Right. As strong men, they don't need to be aggressive. Care don't need to be weak. Softness don't have to be weak. That we saying that.
Right.
These things don't mean weak. Yeah, you don't have to beat up people to discipline them. And too many people only know their father as the man who comes to inflict pain.
Right.
So in terms of compared to the mother's love, father's love, that's what we're talking about. The father is the one who like aggressive and thing, and mother is the one who's soft and nice and blah, blah, blah. But he's saying men could also be soft in terms of with care. And I think that's what you're trying to say.
Right.
Well, right?
I'm saying,
still
but you still have to be firm. You will never be that female version in the child's life. You cannot be. You have to be firm because you are setting the standard and setting the bar for each child. That strong, firm, sometimes aggressive. Now, you're talking about a deeper psychological issue when somebody is aggressive and violent. And we have to process that. Now, testosterone don't make us angry, but in our responses to situation are not similar responses to women. We are fight or flight, and we have to determine where we fight and where we take flight. So, in any conversation between men and women, we process information differently. We first will go logical and then come down to emotional decision. A woman will emotionalize every single thing. You hear what you say, you see what you say.
But we just get
right?
too.
Rosa?
Listen,
I am addressing the first logical approach of any situation that we have, and then we come down to an emotional response. You would start with, you hear what we say, you see what we say, you watch your body language, watch what you do. We would just take everything logical as it is and try to work it out and try to be practical about it.
Right.
And I'm just saying that sets the standard for everything in terms of life. So like I tell the children, I am Monday to Thursday. You see how Monday to Thursday feels? Those are days of the week. You cannot get away from that. You see how Friday, Saturday, Sunday tends to feel? We're looking forward to the weekend. That's where mommy is. Mommy is that we're looking forward to the weekend. I am Monday to Thursday. When the boss had to tell you, hey, what's going on? Huh?
So is it dreaded days?
Yeah.
And is it happy days?
Yeah. Yeah. That's usually our mommy. You have that. We're looking forward to the weekend. And
no,
the thing
but
about it is somebody just hold on.
So it's opposite sometimes.
No, it's okay. It could be opposite sometimes. I'm not defending that, and I'm trying to get people to get away from this thing. And you see, we're trying to again. I am not talking about people who have deeper psychological issues, where there is hurt, resentment, and thing, and they don't know how to express themselves. But at the same time, I am telling you, when we are matched with situations, men have to rise to the challenge and deal with it.
Yeah, any parent.
Good. We won't deal with it like how a woman will deal with it. We deal with it straight, logical, and this. This is what we don't like, this is what we like, and this is what we are going to tolerate.
Yeah, let me ask a question though.
Good.
Your boy child photo, you'll say, man boy, you probably go and ding. Right?
The boy child fell.
Right.
And I said, what?
Get up.
Right.
Go and ride again.
Nice.
Your daughter fall down. What you going to do?
Right.
What you going to do asking you
Same
daddy?
thing.
Same thing.
No, here what I say, not same thing. You're saying the same thing. What does she need?
What would daddy do? I'm asking.
She get up because I says precious girl child who is soft. So he will run to her differently. That's how I'll pick her up and think because she's soft. But what is he teaching his son to do? Rise up and face your challenge. We don't give to the boys that softer thing because we do want you come out so. We want you come out and able to rise to the challenge. We know our girls, we want to protect our girls because why? They're weaker than our boy children.
So
we can't give to them the same love.
Yes, thank you, Kevin. So I guess you explained what he said. Graves agrees with Dennis. All the way he says agree with Dennis here. Then it says, I'm not disagreeing, but I said it's not that simple. Everyone has masculine and feminine energy, but I don't really believe it's
me with that by Dennis.
necessarily gendered.
I tell you flat than it.
Because
you
this thing where he
come
says,
around me with any feminine energy, I run your way. I tell you flat.
This thing where he says, he said, like, remember I said, you mean, look, you're saying women can't be firm. So we could be firm too.
Right.
Just as much as you are, we according to the situation.
But you can't be masculine.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying any parent knows when to be firm, when to be soft, and so on. Just like with the girl child, you'll be soft with her. So it depends, right? What is you saying here?
But you could be soft across the board.
When necessary, we can be more soft.
Your first response, and that's what I keep saying. You see how it's different?
Boy or girl.
You will do your first response, boy or girl is soft across the board.
Yeah.
We don't do soft across the board. We logically say, you boy, hey, just say self, come, let me see you. All right, good. Go here and go and play. Girl, come, ting, go by mommy. And you know why? We move her from this and carry her across to by mommy more than we would do our boy child that.
Grace says not subject, Kevin is correct. From that standpoint, men are always seen as being straight shooters and women mama guy and butter your panty. Why you say them things? Here's why you say them things. I don't like you for that. I go in. Divorce cross. Right? Then it says when he was with his ex.
No problem,
I was definitely firm. I would literally ask a child, do I need to ask you twice? But I was also the fun one.
Yeah, listen, then we could talk in person, no, brother. We could talk straight up so that we could clarify what we are saying. Maybe we are saying the same thing and saying it differently. We could be on the same road and on two different sides, right? But we're on the same road. So I will meet and talk and this. But we're going back to the genesis of you got historical facts. You be honest with the historical information that you just heard. Whether it could be give and take, inaccurate, we had add a little salt, right? But think about it. 1909, a female sitting down in a congregation or wherever, in an audience, let me say audience, and hearing a Mother's Day sermon is inspired because she recollects there's a dad doing this thing that they say mothers does do. You know what? We have to recognize these men and them because why? They're going what? Unrecognized. They're going unappreciated for how many years? And then even when she coined the idea of Father's Day, decades it take traction. Why? Because she was like a soloist with this idea alone. She had to do a hard campaign, brother. And I'm not saying men can say, hey, you take and give a little hug and whatever. No, I'm not saying that. But listen to the society now. It's requesting that people be tolerant to things that we should not be tolerant to. And men are getting softer and softer and laughing some of these things up. No, brother, we have to put on your foot and say, yo, that is wrong and this is right. That's what men do. And that's why most men will champion the cause of some revolution over time, more and more so than women.
Then it says, what is funny about the 1909 story is that women were not allowed to vote for the next 40-something years.
Right.
So that nobody really takes you on to at the same time.
At the same time. So why? It was our man's world. And we saw.
So you all were your own demise.
And most times we are. And most times we are. Listen, what's up? We
nothing.
Yesterday, we can have plenty talk on this, you know.
Look at it. This feel like a conversation in person.
Yeah. We can have plenty talk on this because it's you see.
Yeah.
When you look at cultish movements, and this just we had to segue a little bit then from it and anybody else who listens. When you look at cultish movements, you know who continues to propagate and propel cultish movements? Women. Hold on. You want me to get examples?
I have to hear.
Hey.
Let me hear this.
Jim Jones, proper madman, preaching the gospel. Everybody knows something wrong, but you know is the majority of the persons around him females. Charlie Manson, proper madman. You know them know the man is a killer and a sick way, you know? But you know who continues to prepare and who's fun and when he go to jail, them still and years pass.
Well, easier, brainwash us easier. You all know that.
And you know what women continue to do? Bring other people for the brainwashing.
Yes, what I'm saying is, but women are easier to brainwash and to manipulate and fearful of being abused and all these things. So it's easier to do that with a woman than a man. A man can fight your back.
And that is what I'm saying. And you know if you get bamboozled and thing, you know what that's called? What kind of man that's called, yeah?
Man?
A soft man. When you don't stand up, you see things obvious and men eating your clothes and all kind of thing.
You like bacchanal? You say yes, Anja, I hear that. My dad was spoon donor also.
Welcome to the club. I like it,
what are we walking around? Spoon donors, so that is why
he said he sent the voice note.
What the Father's Day thing is about Why we
He says,
need, all right, I'll check.
very good.
Why we need the Father's Day thing? Let me check the voice note while I play these. Let me see. I think a lot of the reason Father's Day in which nowhere is because plenty men didn't want to be
Right.
associated with the softness. Right? So Father's Day, DJ Jim Jones boy. And why so many women are wrong them? Because they somewhere learn that they can't question the man. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We easy to brainwash. So let me check this voice note. What you say? Grace says facts, Kevin.
David Koresh, yeah. These women are diehard. Listen, watch me. I can't remember the guy,
Wrong thing.
but he had he started off with exercise and whatever. I'm not sure if the give something the same guy. He started off with doing exercise with people. I don't know. Move on, going into yoga. He started sleeping with that woman. Hold on, and then he started sleeping with men, talking about let me carry you back home to you. Let me carry you back to your
This
child.
same man?
I'm not sure what David Curry. I go find out. Let me carry you back. Here he said that. Let me carry you back to the place where you was in your mother's womb and show your love and this and that and the other and start to have sex with the men and everything. Man saying, but he knows something wrong. You understand?
I play my match.
we laughing at this thing, you know. And the man saying, but he's like he made him soft and emotional. Talk about you had to go back in. You know them people do your thing covering up in like a cloth with water and feel like you're coming out of womb for the, and busting all this to come in this brand.
Crazy.
Yeah, you're saying it's crazy. And if you see men, if you hear that, if you watch a documentary and you hear it, we will say about the men and them who that happening to.
Yeah, I panting man. So now I don't get much rules. Look how I'm talking. Look how I'm
Right.
talking.
So we said not David Koresh.
Am I here what they have to say, y'all?
All right.
Everybody listening?
That's everybody listening.
I feel like it's difficult to send a voice note on this because part of it is rooted in we don't want we boy trying to end up being no sissy or no homo. But it shouldn't be that we're teaching our boy children to rise up and be resilient, but we're not teaching the girl children that. Because there are instances where the girl children need to rise up and take care of themselves.
Right.
We can't depend on men to take care of women, and we can't depend on women to be that soft side for men now. We need to raise healthy children who have a full range of experiences and emotions. And I feel as the one thing that we're missing is not about making sure we tough and machismo, which is why plenty of men will say, yo, I have feelings and I'm feeling hurt, but I can't express it. And women will reject it and say, oh God, is a him, so what happened? So I think sometimes we have to unpack why we say some of these things and recognize that being this stiff, being this rigid as men is not necessarily helpful to us in the long run. We could be nice, and that'll make us weaker.
So that's his argument in terms of even if men are nice, that'll make them weak, that'll make them soft.
And I totally agree.
Yeah, I think all you guys was everybody heard his voice note, right? Before I'll talk in there. And next thing you know, people say, we never hear nothing. Then it say,
yeah, you guys heard what
you
he
heard
said.
him, right? Then you heard it. Everybody heard it.
No, I'm not saying.
I think all of you saying the same thing,
right?
More or less, in terms of there's a time I'm getting, there's a time to be firm, a time to be soft. Firmness, you can get softness in your firmness, you can get firmness in your softness, and so on.
Right.
Especially for men, and so I'm hearing it.
Right.
I understand
I'm
the tough
saying
love
that
thing.
all I'm trying to say, then it is that.
Then I say, well, I hate.
All I'm trying to say, then it is that you will find I think my firmness coming across as the extreme you talking about, like the extreme where you just have to be very rigid and stiff and don't talk about your feelings. I'm not going there.
Far. No, you're not going.
I am just saying, watch how we normally gravitate and where Christian talk about the tough love. It is love. Remember, he used the term love.
But I just saying too. Mothers give a lot of tough love too. Yes, we are very emotional and so on, but we you see that balance. Dennis was speaking about we I don't know if probably men may say, nah, they're more emotional than anything else. To me, I somehow, for me personally as a person, I kind of see myself like I balance it.
All right, good. So let me give
because
a bad example.
They love me and I cut their tail. Real bad.
Let me give a bad example. A woman,
Right, but
well, you have a girl child, she likes some boy, you start off, you cute, and you going on and on and on. And this man saying, but what value you adding to my child life, boy? What you hit my child, you would think so that place.
Then it spare the rod and
Right?
spoil the child. I bring them in this world out.
Now then,
I was just scared.
Me doing a gentle parenting thing. I am a product of non-gentle parenting. I today can look back and appreciate my licks better.
I get 5 licks 5 times. And
I appreciate my licks because
my
that saved me from making worse decisions. I tell you that.
And when you reach real body, you will get it.
I think I love my mom more. But I look back on the correction and thing and I realize, yeah, but that instills some values inside of me. She ain't trying to kill me. But me doing that gender prayer, miss me with that by
I get real licks too. None of my licks. I can tell you why.
Voila.
You see how you can laugh now? All
Yeah.
of we get licks. I just get 5 times in my life.
Nah.
But my 5 times was worth it in terms of when I get the first time, the second time, I say, I could never get. And I get 2 sets in one day. My mother and my grandmother. So you see, after that was the end.
Instructions and discipline comes from your father.
Yeah.
Somebody to prepare you for the real world in it, more so, is your father.
I could bring the science behind not beating the kids and the 2,000 plus studies that have that say licks don't make sense.
Hey,
but we have millions of reasons why the licks do make sense.
You can bring all them studies. I telling you, I am the product. I am the living manifestation of the benefit.
It has its advantages and disadvantages.
You gotta miss me because let me tell you something. Most people, my mother, I can give one example. My mother hits me with a broom. And when I done get like, she came and said, "Did I hurt you?" She checked my hand to make sure I was okay.
What is the checking thing? Let's be harassed.
You understand? She checked me out to make sure if I okay. I understood why I yell. My mother is that example of one who let you know why I yell and could I give you that comfort
after you get
living example. So me, I'll miss me with that study.
See, imagine how better it would be if they could have raised kids without licks.
And I tell you,
would have been more crime than it now.
You sound like the person on them who, you see how you talk about the woman them who are a bad father, you get bad licks, and all you can talk about is your bad licks. So
you know people to get your kind of licks.
Yeah, you need therapy, brother. Licks in school. That's why that removing them punishment from in school. That's why you have problems today. You can't tell me that then it
misses. That's a next life. I can't tell you what licks in school thing ain't not enough for you. No, you cannot drama going on in school pick teachers and thing. And they say the Bible says licks is good, then it.
Man says all you know, then it's a lying.
All the children was people.
Then it's a lying.
I don't like shipping this now, but no, seriously, guys.
All right, going back to the topic.
The Father's Day thing. Fathers need to think a little more. If it is, people have views of this of like it's not necessary because them fathers no good. It's not necessary because them fathers never do nothing. Change that whole mantra. Change the thoughts that children are having behind this day. When the Father's Day comes around, we want children to now say, "Oh my gosh, I can't wait to celebrate my father. I can't wait to do something for him. I can't wait to cook for him. I can't wait to carry him. I can't wait to buy something. I can't wait to even write a card. I love you, Daddy, this, that, and the other for all the things you do for me." And then you do nothing? Nah. So let the children actually be real and genuine in celebrating you for a real reason, not just because you're sperm donor. And Graves, we went through this sperm donor situationship, but probably many of you can relate. I just never really had no Father's Day gifts. I didn't even know, you know. So when the socks and drawers and all them things, I was like, I never had nothing to buy, right? To nobody. No, I can appreciate Kevin. So I sit and I give thought into what I will do for Kevin because he fathers I'll say my kids, right? As if they were his very own. And so I appreciate him for that. And they just appreciate him too, right? So yes, I would see Father's Day necessary for the good men. And I just, every year I just post to all the real men out there. I suppose that every year. Happy Father's Day to you, right? Because it had the ones who just men and spoon donors, and no, we don't have time. You rock your boat and I rock my boat and save my money, right? So, on that note, it is necessary still because the ones who need to be appreciated should be appreciated, right?
And interestingly enough,
same thing as
I guess as a minimalist, maybe as a minimalist and like a non-celebratory person, and I grew up celebrating birthdays and whatever, but in light of what Mother's Day is, I don't see Father's Day as necessary. I could hear the volumes behind Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I could hear it, and it is well deserved. Give kudos and the flowers and the laurels to all the mothers who through it all, through it all, up and down, all the different scenarios and things in life. Give the fathers who their children were left or abandoned by their mother, and the fathers who stood up and do what they do. I think that is, to me, it comes across as only natural, because you're designed to protect and to preserve, and to guard and and to provide. So when your mother abandoned that, it shows that look, more opportunity to do what I'm supposed to do. So I don't need anything from it. And my thinking could be wrong. I could sit down with any therapist and we could talk it out. But for a man, that's what you're doing. You don't do anything for no. You don't do it for the reward, but you don't catch a bullet for your family.
You just do it because that is hard.
Yeah, that coming out of you. That coming out of you.
So I know.
I know.
We just do it because the heart too.
Yeah.
And that's why if the fathers don't do, then we know where your heart is.
And I'm saying
they get nothing.
But let's be honest. Women like to be celebrated more than men.
Yes, because we are emotional.
And I'm saying when we talk the honest things, that you like to be celebrated more than men, there's a whole culture. Then it should bring the studies on the culture of women like loving to be celebrated. Love for them always carries the more emotional and expression, right? A man just where you show up in. And we always talk about how men simple. Girl, you don't want to do much for me. Just cook that, this and that. I good, Leave me, let me watch my little TV.
So we for Father's Day.
Watch how the
live.
The list is very minimal, and a woman will try to understand, but how you do what I do? How you do what a little bit of thing?
Wait, a little bit of thing?
And people, I hope they hear me loud and clear. I'm not against Father's Day for what it is.
Yeah.
Being a father myself, but however, in light of Mother's Day and all that women went through in the past, and some were literally abused, I could understand a rise to their rightful position. Let me say that. So therefore, I can see why Mother's Day had a excellent launching platform. Because this is a place where we fought for some rights. Just as you talk about 40 years after and how much decades women weren't allowed to vote. Obviously, that's going to be a milestone. Like come like the end of slavery, you would never forget that. You understand? But you don't hear how much
men went through.
I
ain't go through nothing.
Right? No, in terms of slavery.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean, like in terms of rights and things.
Yeah. We had to unpack that. Decades of culture. Just
let me see. So then it says two things here. We had to unpack this idea that decades of culture is just about gender, right?
Yeah.
Decades of we had to unpack that. We were going to that men had to perform masculinity for thousands of years. Of course, we normalize not wanting much. Right? Graves says, I never gave my father anything because we didn't have a relationship.
Excellent.
He never did anything for me, and he died 2 years ago.
Excellent. And I total respect in terms of understanding that kind of mindset, but people, beautiful conversation, and I look forward to more of the conversation. I am not standing here to say that I am right. I am not standing here to say anybody is wrong. I like the fact that we continue to say that we have to unpack more and more, and conversations needs to be had. I'm just like everybody else, speaking to the place where I understand Mother's Day, and I've been honest. I looked at the general society and I say, hey, let's be honest. Mothers are just celebrated more than fathers. And truth be told, it will have more fathers employed on Sunday than it would have mothers who were employed on Mother's Day. Some people would have made more reservations for mothers to be absent from work than on our Father's Day. And I will come to hey, why we say happy Father's Day? Why cool? Take away. And that is it. You're waiting to go back home to eat your food. But some others, mommy have to stay home and trying to take boss trying to put things in place because they're celebrating them. But it's a more softer and more emotional. They create a greater function. So I can tell you, honestly, you create a greater function for Mother's Day in your office staff. And listen, I'm not talking about
because women don't really get an off day. Women are always the ones doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
For everybody else. So when that day comes to somebody else to do for her,
right,
it's great.
So I understand how that could now surpass.
Yeah.
Because you always seem to be subservient to everybody else.
My thing is, fathers, do your part, and that way the day will be necessary. Right? If you don't do your part, it makes the day null and void.
Right.
But once you do your part, it is necessary.
Then you need therapy like me.
Right? Look, everybody therapy in tonight.
Right, man.
Then it says, Leon, my father wasn't a great father, but I have so much to thank him for.
Over time, I realized plenty of his shortcomings is just because he didn't know better. He grew up only knowing his father as the man who does come to beat him. He was better than that man who made my father feel unwanted.
He was fighting.
Right. He was better than that man who made my father feel unwanted. He was fighting from behind. Don't mean he didn't hurt many people along the way. And one thing he wanted was softness, but he couldn't express that in any way other than aggression. So you understand the therapy that when I understand why you might hear my firmness in it in one way, in an extreme situation. I listening to that, I can understand if you hearing me all the time talking about extremes like licks, shouting, rah, thing, go from here. I'm not saying that everything you hear like that, but I can understand some of your filters could be hearing my words in that kind of way. For me, just like you, I went through the therapy and look back on my father, I can understand sometimes just being made frustrated, just wanting something up. You might be the minority opinion.
But that's a father who's around.
Right? Yeah. So,
not one who's not around.
And we could unpack more of this. I understand everybody who said loud and clear. I appreciate you that says fathers celebrating Father Day is necessary. Thank you very much for taking that time to say to these men, we love you.
Yep.
Right? Because we don't hear that enough. Right? And again, it's just, I think most people would say it might be a little awkward, but thank you for saying yes, fathers is necessary. I am saying it is not necessary in light of, I want you to make sure you understand where I'm coming from, in light of what Mother's Day is, because what they went through and why we need to keep recognizing what they do in the shortcoming of when men are not around and in a lot of other adverse situations, right? Going through what they go through in life, the pregnancy, the period of the pregnancy, the perimenopause, the menopause.
Problems there because I'm going to say Scotch Fathers Day. So no
all right, people, so thank you for listening to me. Thank you for listening to us. Come back and let's have this discussion like that. This is what we want. We want people to hear these talks loud and clear. So yes, and now you may change my position in a few years to come, saying yes, yay, you are we fathers say loud and clear, right? I appreciate that. Then it be continue to be the best. If you are a father, continue to be the best father you are, and continue to tell people,
whether it's your children or not.
Whether it's your children or not, tell people, yo, we have to be better fathers. Continue to say, hey, be a little softer. Tell the boy you love him. I try to tell my boys, I love them. I try to hug. I understand resting my hand on their head. I understand embracing them from time to time. So I try to give them that squeeze. I try to rest my hand on their head. I try to say words like, I am proud of you. I try to tell my sons I love them so that they could understand outside of the firmness, I still love you. You're still my number one.
You say, I just some good at it for now. That is real crack my pants, but I miss you too bad. But guys, honestly speaking, we thank you guys for being with us tonight. For those who trying to reach out to us, encourage persons, use the number 314-533-32, or you can message
after the show,
Yeah, you could, because Kevin, normally sometimes we get calls after the show.
Yes,
after
messages
and so on, and we
give us topics. Sometimes we searching for topics. Sometimes we might overlook a topic.
Yeah.
And you could say something in your voice so that we didn't touch on enough, that we could bring it back up.
And those who message and ask, yes, we do sessions with couples, married and unmarried. So yes, you can reach out to us. We will give you further advice in terms of sessions, how they go, online, in person, and all of that. Based on the situations you're encountering, we are here to do the counseling with you. As we always say, we want to see marriages and relationships win, right?
Things around in the home.
Yeah. So very soon, we will be embarking on a little For Better Not Worse tour, where we will be going to different places. So if you want to be included in that tour and you want us to come to you have a function that you want to set up and talk with couples, wherever it is, work, church, wherever group you have something, and you want us to join with you, no problem. We could include you in that tour, and we will come to you guys. We do sessions like these. We also do games. We do, the full package you get through when you come to us. All right. So on that note, thank you guys so much. By the way, Father's Day is not this Sunday, people. It's next Sunday. So in case somebody saying, let me go and buy something for here. It's not this Sunday. It's next Sunday. So you have a little time to save a little thing. Yeah. Right?
So, and to all the fathers who are applying for your passport and your permission to watch World Cup, I wish you the best.
Oh, they get you.
Put in your
say something. Just say something
now.
Tonight, so they will know, okay, leave me until July 19th. I would be
put
present.
Up the World Cup schedule for your wife.
Put
I think they work with that.
The mirror.
And they can probably work out. Tell them, I guess, I don't know how you're going to do it, but tell them all the games is important. So,
that way she just leave you for, Right? So marriage, on that note.
Yes, Dennis, you're welcome. He said, thanks for doing these topics. All right?
Always, Dennis.
Always, Dennis. Always a pleasure having you here.
Let's close that.
Graves, everybody. Kristen, thank you for coming.
Now.
All right, so marriage is what you make it, and things now around the home is what we make it.
Yes, always remember that. You are in control, eh?
Yeah.
This is not a curse, right?
See, it all depends on what you do.
That makes it
better and not worse.
Thank you guys so much for being with us tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in our company and in our home and in our hearts. We wish you all a great week. See you guys next week.
And what? What you said?
What's that?
It's either you go down the road of betterment or you go down the road of detriment. All right?
Ooh, yes, only a word from last week. You hear that? Either you go up the road of betterment or you end up on the road of detriment. Remember that.
Remember that.
We say so. Bye, guys.
Hey, a pleasure. Pleasure all the time. Thank you for all the comments. Keep it coming. Send the voice notes on the 3145332. Wrapping it up, eh? So I might get cut, right? So
then I say, bars. We had a copyright that, eh? Right.
Yeah. All right, people.
Later, y'all. Take
Grace
care.
and peace.
Kristen says thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for being here too, Kristen.